we got Marco Satsu, we got Thomas Jujubi.
Juzubi. I honestly just need them to reveal Decade's not in this show. I'm actually so tired. Or if he is or isn't. I can't deal with this anymore.
For the past month, it's been Decades in the show, Masahiro and Away Post and stuff. And then the last week, it's been like, actually, Decades, it's actually his son, but it's actually just like a two Kaiser, but...
I'm so tired of Decade. I've had enough.
I just need to know.
Decade rumor.
Give me one prediction, both of you. Just like off the wall, off cuff.
Alvarado's a woman.
Thomas is in Gotchard.
God damn it, Marcos. We mentioned it in the private Discord the other day, and it just got me laughing. I hope that Gotchard becomes a fugitive at some point in this series.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Build, just like Drive, I hope that somehow he becomes a fugitive, and they're like, we have to arrest this child that plays card games.
I actually think it would be really funny if, speaking of Build, if they did like a Build, like Black Hazard thing where he just gets messed up and he wants to die. But if they had that happen because he graduates halfway through the school year and goes to college.
And he's just like, this sucks. I just want to play card games. Do you guys think they're going to focus on the school thing a lot? Like Forza style?
Yeah, I think so.
Chat knows my answer to this, but are you guys going to be collecting the cards? I already know Thomas's answer.
No.
Marcos?
Maybe. Okay, look. The cards are cool.
Thomas is always, no. Wait,
See, because I wasn't going to get him, but it's the legend ones that are like, oh, that looks cool. Because I know they're just going to do all the ones in the show in a memorial set at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But like the Geats ones look awesome, and they're only in phase 0. That Build Bunny one, actually both of the Build Bunny ones.
Literally,
I'd really like them.
I was just saying earlier, I'm buying the Build parallel art, which means I have to buy the Forza parallel art because they go together, but I'm going to have to wait to see the rest of them. The O's parallel art is also sick too. I hope Gotchard doesn't have 5 gajillion premium Bandai drivers like Revice. I don't think it will, just because I think you're going to get 5 gajillion premium Bandai booster box sets. I saw people like buying like 3 boxes a piece, and I lived through the Digimon card game launch. I understand how this goes, and I had to go to stores to get those, like physically, and I can't do that here. So, whoever is buying these boxes, please just start selling singles. I will go buy them, but it worries me because, like, I like card games, and I know most Toku fans aren't into card games, so they don't understand how this market works.
They don't understand how screwed they are.
Like, they just don't understand that, like, hey, these don't have to sit on your shelf forever. Like, you can sell off the bulk and the singles that you don't want. So, like, in 10 years, people are going to be like, oh yeah, I had those cards, I just threw them away. And they're just going to be nowhere to find.
Oh, that actually hurts.
TCG player is not going to carry Gotchard cards. That's the thing. TCG player, like, has categories for stuff that, like, you have to apply for. Nobody's going to do Gotchard cards there. It's not even scalpers. Because I saw a video, too, that was talking about, like, man, scalpers bought a bunch of boxes. I don't even blame scalpers. I blame one Toei for randomizing this shit and making regular people like myself and other fans be like, man, I have to buy 5 boxes if I have a chance to pull the parallel I want. This is a gigantic test for Toei to see how hard they can steal your money, guys.
I feel like it already passed though. Like, they already passed the test because, like,
100%.
Phase 0 sold out on Amazon Japan. I know it's third party, but Tokulectables, they sold out in like 5 minutes, didn't they?
Like, the trading card game aspect is already happening, and this doesn't even have a game to it. How are you guys feeling about the belt?
I bought it, so I don't want to talk about it anymore. I wasn't gonna buy anything from this stupid show, but then they packed the Oneness buckle.
Marcos, what about you?
I've been reading comics this whole time. So I'm on Invincible number 91. I'm almost done with the series. It is so good. You guys can't believe it. Like, oh my gosh.
I thought he was black for a second. I was like, whoa.
It's a little friend.
He gets a friend. Damn, that's a sick jacket. I want that. It's Rabbit Hutch. Oh no, rings. More things to buy.
Flash rings.
Izu?
Henshin.
What was that?
Hey, that is from
the movie.
It's from the cameo of the movie. There's like 200 people in this cast, right? There's another guy.
Motorcycles this year. Hey, that's the build road.
I'm the toy.
He's got a Gotchard in her shirt.
Do all the girls just wear this jacket?
She's so much shorter than that, bro.
Get excited, guys. Those jackets on Premium Bandai for $800 coming soon. You guys have to realize, if Decade is not in this, then we get season 2 of Jizzeriz. All right, bets right now. How many of these people on stage are going to be riders by the end of the season?
Most of them.
Let me rephrase that. All of the guys.
All 3 of those girls are going to be the same rider.
Oh my gosh.
Like Mage.
I am going to be very sad that that's going to be $800 on Premium Bandai, but I'm going to buy the $40 one on Etsy as soon as it comes up. Shout out AliExpress. I get all my cosplays there. Dude, they're going to sell this. I'm looking at Sentai 5 posted screenshots. They're going to sell this little Hopper 1 toy for sure.
It's a little friend. This is what I wanted Dante to do.
This has got to be a teacher, right? That is not a high school student. That's a full-grown man. Apparently, Back On is doing the opening, same as Bujin Sword insert. It's called Kimi Cross Story.
Kimi Cross Story. I think they should have called it chair too. School. No, they could have called it desk.
Kane Knight, what's up? Did they preview the theme? No, not yet. But we got a tweet leaking that it's by Back On.
How are all these things leaking? This press conference is literally happening in real time. People are like, hey guys.
So you think those rings all come in one Premium Bandai pack?
No, they're guaranteed multiple packs. Like at the very least 2 in a pack are going, but there's already like 4 variants.
Although main rider, easy ass cosplay this year, guys. Kiji brother. He's mentioned Kiji brother. Is he a wife guy too? Is he gonna be a psychotic murderer too?
Let's go.
Can we get a Marcos check-in? Marcos, how's Invincible number 92?
I'm actually on 98 now. My 2 favorite characters have been amazing. Like,
apparently Kiji brother was mentioned because the one guy auditioned for him.
I can't get over how basic this dude's tie is. Kind of impressed that they held back and didn't put arrows on his outfit at all.
Now I'm disappointed. That would have been so funny. I can't believe you've said this. Now I'm sad.
That's not Decade, guys. Holographic cards, let's go! The fact that there's a Gotchard card makes me want to die.
Oh, they're having these people open packs on.
He got a blank card, let's go!
I got fucked.
3 card pack, that's sad. Just phase 0 is 3 cards. The rest of the phases are 5 cards per pack.
I agree, that is sad. Why are you taking their cards? They earned those. What are you doing? Half of those girls got like rare cards and she's just like, thank you, thank you.
Fuck, it's another Henshin pose I can't do. Stop switching your arms back and forth, riders. Do something I can do. This dude's just got an AK-47 on his, Nobody checked this man's wardrobe before this. I don't need to hear you guys talk about the song forever. Just play the song. We felt so good to be asked to do another Kamen Rider song weeks after we did the first one.
Oh, what happened there? Like, did they cook up chair and they're like, shoot, that's pretty
They're like,
good.
actually, this is a
Alright.
banger and we need something real quick. I'm gonna say right now, if Inoue doesn't get announced right at the end of this, it's Jover for Decade. Now it's Jover. Miyagi Ushi.
That was like kind of disappointing. Not because of Decade. Like, I didn't think they were gonna put in Decade at all. I was at least expecting, like, they didn't even put in footage of the red form. We didn't get any footage of that. We didn't get any footage of like Gotchard himself. Like, it was just from the movie. I mean, not really, but it was like just him doing the finisher, which is in the cameo.
It was like the footage that we've gotten from the shorts.
I don't know. I feel bad about saying it, but I feel like it made me less excited now because it's like we didn't even see like the high school thing.
Yeah, it is a bummer that like they didn't go on about the Sisters of Darkness or whatever and show us like what they're about. Marcos, what do you think?
I'm on number 100, and you cannot believe the exact.
Where are the cards? We didn't see any cards in it.
Like they unboxed cards.
The only cards we saw are the 2 he puts in the belt and the one he got from the monster. We don't know what role the cards are playing in the show. Like, you're making these cards trading cards.
I can guarantee you there is no game to it in the show. I'm starting to think the card game aspect got overplayed. Just like where they were like, oh, George is gonna be a Rider fan because it's it's a TV show in the universe. And then that ended up not happening. I think that's what's happening with the card game. I 100% think the cards will be more unique to Gotchard than anything else. Of like, oh, this is how we capture the chemis. So like, we need to go capture them. and that's what they're going to be used for. The cards are little prisons, basically. You all that bought booster boxes, you all bought little jails.
So, like, they're called, it says Ride Chemi trading card on the front. So, like, Are they just not trading cards in game? Like, is it just a scam us to buy them? Like, oh, trading card, let me buy, blah, 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 blah. But in the show, it's just like, yeah, I have the 101 cards.
Final thoughts, Marcos.
I didn't really have a lot in terms of Gotchard. Like, trading cards, that's cool. I'm a TCG guy, have been all my life. And the moment I found out it wasn't an actual game, my excitement went down like a lot.
Yep, same.
But the suit is cool, and from the synopsis we got and from what we saw visually, it looks cool too. I say this every year, and I have been saying this every year since X-Aid. I'm just an old man at this point. Kamen Rider's Kamen Rider. I'm sure it'll be at least decent. I'm sure it'll be fine. But my biggest disappointment just comes from the card game, quote unquote, not being an actual game. But otherwise, I'm sure Gotchard will be fine. Big cast though.
And I don't know, because, like, I was actually pretty excited for this season, because the card gimmick is fun. Incorporating it into a high school motif is fun as a trading card thing. Then it's being written by the Gridman guy, which actually I forgot about until I mentioned it right now. So actually I am excited for that, because he can write cool high school drama stories. But I thought that, like, a lot of the cast would be high school students. Like, I mean, his classmates. And from the cast, it just doesn't seem like that. Like, I think only the girl is his classmate. But even then, she's wearing that outfit the whole time. Everyone else is wearing that outfit. The one teacher guy is there. Like, it feels more... Like, the scope feels way different from what I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would just be, hey, we're in high school, we have trading cards, and one guy's a Kamen Rider. But it's like, no, we're all part of this secret organization, and we have these cards that are exclusively cards for the Kamen Rider. They're not actually trading cards. We lied to you. And, like, but they're also not even in the trailer. Like, I don't know what these boys are doing in the show. I don't know. Like, the trailer, this might be the first Kamen Rider trailer that made me less excited for the show, because it's just, like, so different to what I thought they were gonna be going for.
Yeah, I think my main disappointment with it is, like, just like you were saying, it's like we just had the thing with Geats where, like, everyone is a rider and everyone is this important thing, where this, I thought we would get more like, this is his best friend who doesn't have any powers and isn't very important, but, like, he's the homie. So in the same way that, like, Ghost has that supporting cast, it is that, like, oh, everyone's part of this secret society and everyone knows the Kamen Rider and everyone has these powers or these rings, whatever they're doing. So a lot less Forze than I was expecting for a high school thing.
Yeah, but you don't like Forze, so it's fine.
I mean, I like the cast. Yeah, not Forze enough was not what I would have bet my takeaway would have been from all this, but here we are.
We don't know what these villains are. They're just
the
three
Sisters
girls.
of Darkness.
Like, the only cool thing here is that, like, we've never had an all-female villain cast. That's pretty epic. But other than that, it's like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. Did they make the chemis? Are they chemi collectors?
Here, I'll go down the Tokunation thing real quick. Kamen Rider Gotchard is played by, I'm not going to pronounce the names because I'll super butcher them, but Hotaro is a high school student supporting his mother and their family restaurant while looking for a skill to properly call his own. One day, he discovers the Alchemy Academy hidden in his school and begins to learn about the mysterious magic of the Chemi cards. A chance encounter with the Chemi Hopper leads to Hotaro activating the powers of a Kamen Rider. Joining Gotchard is Kudo Rin, Hotaro's best friend, a top student in their school and alchemy class. She is the daughter of a legendary alchemist named Fuga, who stole the original Chemi cards 10 years before the series began. Other name portrays a stern and serious Alchemy Academy graduate, Spana, possessing the power to transform into an elite warrior known as Valvarad. Alchemy Academy tutors, two people, respectively, will teach Hotaro and Rin on the properties of the Chemi cards. The main villains of the season.
People in red.
Yeah, the main villains of this season are a group known as the Three Sisters of Darkness, consisting of Atropos, Kuroto, and Lachius, played by people respectively. The sisters are powerful alchemists who seek the Chemi cards for their own agenda. Main theme song is called Kemi Cross Story and will be performed by Back On. It starts September 3rd. So a little more clear on the things we didn't understand in the trailer.
I want to see his friends. Does he have no friends? Does he just have the one friend? And like also their Alchemy Academy. Like I guess they just didn't want to do Forza again, but
We're also getting another family business.
yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, like you read the thing about the family restaurant. I was like, oh, I feel like we've done this already. He's doing SSSS Gridman. It's Rika and her mom. Because Rika's mom, it wasn't a restaurant. I mean, it was partly a restaurant, and then the mom ran it.
Daughter of legendary alchemist named Fuga, who stole the original Kemi cards 10 years before the series began. Evil dad. Probably won't end up being evil. Kamen Riders always have shit dads.